What's up, everybody? Cilinix Crypto here. Are you tired of missing opportunities and losing money while trading in these markets? Then I might have the solution for you. For those of you who don't know, we run the Cilinix Crypto Signal and Premium group, in which I not only share my own trades, so profitable signals, but I also give you 24/7 mentoring to actually become a better trader yourself, and you gain access to a trading guide with multiple strategies and basic beginner tricks to actually become a profitable trader yourself. If you're interested in that, links will be down in the description or in the pinned comment, and make sure to check that out right now. If you join through Telegram, there's actually a limited time only lifetime offer in there as well. So check that out, and hopefully we will connect. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to a new video on Solana. We're back again. I'm very happy to be covering this. Solana has been doing absolutely amazing. I mean, if you take a look at the last, what is it? I mean, since Sunday, the 7th of September, so earlier this week, we've seen a move of about 20%, which is pretty major for a major coin like Solana. And if you watch my videos, you were 100% prepared for this, all right? I've been bullish on Solana since the end of August, all right? And personally, I started buying Solana at the beginning of August already. So you're watching a video of someone who's very bullish on Solana and who's also holding a decently sized bag. Although I have to say, this morning I took more profits, so I have closed more than half of my position on Solana right here. That doesn't mean that I don't think it's going to rally higher. I do think it's going to rally higher, and that's what we'll talk about in this video. But ultimately, I mean, from my buys, it's up about 30% right now, which it was a pretty large position. 30% on that was just something I could not leave laying on the table. So great move, but ultimately it looks great, right? I mean, on the 3-day time frame, we already spoke about the fact that we had this major breakout above $200. If you take a look at the fundamentals for Solana, which I'll look up real quick right here as well, those look great. I mean, the TVL all-time high was already reached, I think. And at this point of time, the TVL is at $13 billion. I'm not certain if DEX trading volumes are also, DEX trading volumes are decent, but those are actually not that high compared to other times. But ultimately, this is great. All right, we had a breakout. There's minor resistance. There was at like 235. That was also my next target. But ultimately, the main price target that we're aiming for right now is this level right here around $250 and $260, $270. And I think after that, the main level is this level right here, let's say at $260. So that is what I do expect. Now, I do have to say as well that it is a Friday. Fridays are pretty renowned for de-risking. So basically, positions being closed, there's quite a lot of leverage in Solana. The RSI for Solana right now is 78. That's relatively high. And we're leaving some imbalances to the downside, right? So I do think you should be aware, and I think you should be cautious of the fact that we are most likely going to pull back before we hit 250 and 260, or maybe we hit 250 and not 260. 260 is my main price target, and then we'll start talking about higher. I truthfully, and if you watch my videos, you know I don't say this often, and I don't say this easily, but I think we truthfully can talk about a move into $300 as well, just not short term. Short term, look, we've had good reactions to fair value gaps right here, but we're creating a lot of fair value gaps and a lot of imbalances right now. Also, if you really zoom into the price right here of Solana on Coinbase, you can see a single print as well right here, for example, at $230. So I would say it's most likely that we're going to get some sort of a pullback relatively soon, maybe get one more move up right here. Pullback, but then I do expect support, and then I expect a continuation into 260, and 260 is going to be a harder level to break through. I mean, you can see the other times we tried to do that, so November 2024 and January 2025, it was quite tough to break out of that, and ultimately we weren't able to do so, even though the volume at that point of time was incredibly high. Now, I have to say that I think we have a decent chance to break above that this time around. The volume is and the momentum is just ramping up, but we'll have to see. I want to see that initial reaction first. There's also some fundamental things going on in the world right now in the general financial markets and the crypto markets that can change my opinion on whether I think we can easily break out. It could also be the fact that we need to consolidate on top of $200 for a bit longer. before later in Q4 we can actually break out and rally up higher. So that I will still keep you updated on, but short term, this is what I expect. So thank you for watching. I will keep you updated on this. So if you're new to the channel and you like my analysis, then consider subscribing. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye.